What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven once again with some Once Upon a Galaxy, continuing with our Candylar content, and the devs have made it a little bit easier to find the new Candylar captains that I was talking about in the last video. All of these captains start with a 12-card deck that contains some Candylar cards, so if you want to start playing with these new cards, these will be a little bit easier to find, and one of them also has my other preview card, which is Double Dealer. Double Dealer doubles your first recruit ability each turn, and if we remember my other preview card, I don't think I have a graphic loaded up for it here, no, but we can just take a look at Weensea, which the devs were nice enough to allow me to preview. Weensea has a treasure find quest where you have to trigger 3 recruit abilities, and with this captain, you will only really have to trigger 2 recruit abilities, and then you get her teensy spellbook, which says spells you haven't cast yet this game, cast twice. So hopefully we can do some fun stuff with Weensea and her teensy spellbook. I'm gonna let Thing in the Ice go past, unfortunately, and already we are doubling some nice recruits here. We are gonna start by picking up a Rose, giving my entire shop plus 2 health is pretty nice, and then Glory Seeker, we will only use this ability once, but still a 3/4 seems good to me. That's some decent stats and will allow us to grab a win on our first fight. Friendly Spirit, what does this do? Recruit heroes in your shop, get +1/+1. Well, might as well take it. Seems as good as any, and I could take another Friendly Spirit here, but I think I'm going to let this pass on by. I really want to be doubling my first recruit every turn as much as possible to get as much value here, and while I do think a 5/9 is a pretty big boon, we could also just take Daughter of Athena and then keep a silver hero in our shops to find later. That seems good enough to me. So let's grab Daughter and start to look for some heroes. This must be Skip, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we managed to tie against Skip. That feels pretty good. Little Red as a hero. What does Sugar and Spice do again? The next character you recruit gets +1/+1. Let's just take Little Red and finalize this board with a Tink, I do think. Cool. I could have taken the Ugly Duckling there too to try to make Lil Red work. I'm focusing on Daughter of Athena for right now, I believe. We will lose this fight. All right, bit of a bummer. But then we can pick up Mysterious Egg on turn 4, which seems pretty good. This will eventually give me a treasure from Lil Red. Might be a little bit slow, to be honest. And we could honestly still try with the Ugly Duckling. Sure, why not? We'll go for the Ugly Duckling. It'll attack and be a 3/6, which might be enough to survive. No, just barely not enough. Little Red does get to hold it down, though, but we will be losing this fight and losing our first heart. Yeah, they also have some over-leveled cards. That's fine. We're going to go for a Daughter of Athena here next, though. Wait a minute. Sugar Plum Fairy, I did mention being pretty good with Weensea because it's a Fae and then you're recruiting, but this is literally just giving my whole shop +2/+2 and then going to continue to pump up my entire shop. I do like this free. I'm gonna grab the free Daughter of Athena though. It's just too much value. I don't want to keep losing these fights. If I do keep losing these fights, I could take Ticking Time Top. Sure, just in case, a little bit of assurance, and here is Weensea. So now all I have to do is trigger 3 recruit abilities, and she will be off to the races. I'm gonna toss the Duckling, I do think. Yeah, Little Red will trigger off the Mysterious Egg in due time. Let's go for this. I could grab Katamari. I would have loved to pick up any recruit ability this turn. Don't have it. Let's just shrink T. Why not? Let's just try to remain strong so that way we can do some fun stuff here with Weensy in the coming turns. All right, Mama Bear's pretty strong. Karma Chameleon, we are actually the same size as, and we'll lose half a heart. But half a heart, I'll take it. Cherry Topples, recruit, get a candy spell. Okay, pretty good. That will give me 2 candy spells, actually. Okay, that is quite nice. Do I just cycle through this? I guess that's the question. What's the benefit of having a candy card on the board? I'm not sure. I'm just going to cycle through this and pick up 2 free spells. When a character in front of... Wait, no. Okay. Gumdrop. Give a character +1/+1, sweeten your candy. Yeah, let's throw that on Weensy since we're keeping her around. Interestingly, as we cast spells here, we do make the Teensy spellbook a little bit worse, which is, yeah, just an interesting angle for all of this. I think I will pick Chaos. We could also go for Rage Mage. Lightning Bolt, again, that's going to make our future spellbook worse, but this is just like the best thing we could do. We could also just take Pan's Shadow. Sure. Next turn, we activate Little Red. Oh, that's a recruit ability. Oh, duh. Okay. That was definitely the right call then. We will pick up the Teensy Spellbook, and now any spells we cast for the first time will be double casting. We'll also be grabbing a legendary character here from the Mysterious Egg. We'll be down to 1 heart, and we will grab an uncommon treasure here. Oberon is really nice. That could definitely get us back in the game. Also, whenever I cast a spell on a mage, cast it again on another random mage, and my recruit abilities trigger twice. I am curious how this will interact with this. Will we get 4 or we get 3? I'm not sure. I think they're only going to give us 3, but we'll see. Give a character and all characters that share a type with it. Got a bunch of fairies, actually, huh? This makes a lot of sense. This is a pretty powerful recruit ability, though. So is Peter Pan when I'm playing with Oberon. Huh. That is actually not terrible. Maybe I will... And I don't actually need to play Peter Pan here, so let's do this. Oh, wow. 10 million Fireflies is not going to be my first recruit of the turn, but I will still double it up here, and I will regret slightly not going all in on fairies as I pick this up, but this is still a pretty powerful board, and I guess I'll rearrange it to be like this, huh? Or like that. Sounds good. Are we able to survive with these fairies? I think we are going to be able to. Cool. All right, we survive at 1 health. I will True Love's Kiss this if given the opportunity to do so, though I can also True Love's Kiss any epic character. So maybe I do just want to take any old epic character here. I could also pick a pack of peppers on a fae. You know what? I actually like that. Let's pick a pack of peppers on Oberon. That will give us a fairy shop here, and I probably just go for Rose. All of my characters in my shop are going to get some additional bonuses here. I'm going to go full fairies now. And that happens a bunch of times. I can now grab a Weensy. Again, we are double drafty windowing everything, even if we are not triple doing it with the double dealer. Friendly Spirit is a fae as well. This does even more. I'm just going to take Weensy. I think that Weensy's totally respectable here. Now I could get Lost in the Woods. Yeah, we're going to want to cast that once. Now, there is some incentive to save Lost in the Woods for turn 9, because then we can use it to roll through legendary characters. That's interesting. And again, there is still some incentive to get an epic card on my board. But I think I just grabbed Thorn here. I think that that's just simple. I could have also gotten Lost in the Woods, but that's going to pump up my board pretty respectably, I think. And, yeah, pumps up my shops as well. I wasn't paying attention to everything that my opponent just did. Hello, Jeff Hoogland. And now, do I want a bunch of heroes? Well, Oberon isn't a hero. I probably would rather take Jack Frost because I think that will double the 10 million Fireflies ability. So let's go for that first. I'm curious if this works. I can see a 1, and you can also see that animation playthrough. So that did indeed double pump my board. That's pretty good. I could stroke, but I could also just see leaving stroke for the end game, because I think that we can get away without stroking for a little bit. Let's pick up a Shadowmancer to pump up with Oberon, casting some free spells. Okay, we are going to have to get through this Ghost Armor, but we do get the hunt there with Shadowmancer. I think we're going to do all right this game. I think we're actually going to come to fruition. We get to double cast the next spell that we cast, which means Friar Tuck is looking pretty good, huh? Yeah, let's go for Friar Tuck. And then, do I want to double cast an Ice Cream Party? I don't know that I do. I think I might rather just cycle through Tink. Ice Cream Party will pump up all of my fairies and pump up my candy. I just don't think that that's really what I'm looking for the most right now. Definitely don't need a triple cast a Mixo Macho, though. As much as I would love to cast anything this turn, I am simply going to decline to do that. All right, Shadowmancer will still get the hunt. We're still looking quite strong here, and will deal a full heart of damage. Is this thing in the ice? Oh no, this is Hannibal. Okay. Greenbeard is our fairy. Ooh, Daedalus! Daedalus for a triple pump on everything. This is not a fae, but it is a hero. Yeah, I mean, this seems really good to give all of my slots plus 15. Looks good to me. Through the Looking Glass, not super exciting. Again, we are going to not use the Friar Tuck. We are adding up as every time this hunts, it kind of passes it on to the next. I'm simply going to cycle through this, though. Pump up my fairies a little bit. Shadowmancer does get the hunt once more. And this turn, I will be looking, hopefully, to quintuple cast a spell. Oh, fudge. Give a slot +3/+3. Sweeten your candy. Boon Willow is also a pretty dang good recruit to triple up on, and will pump up my front line fairly significantly. Maybe I'm done with Weensea. Okay, yeah, let's go for Boon Willow. It's going to give my backline a bunch of bonus pumps there. Oberon next. Pixie Powder. Give a character +6/+6. Sweeten your candy. It has super sweet, so it gets double the bonuses from the candy. I don't think this is what we need, but I don't want to, like, just never use my spells, because every time I use the spells, I get a bonus shop from Friar Tuck. So I am really incentivized to just use it every single turn, rather than, oh, and I've got 2 mages. Oh my, when you cast a spell on a mage, cast it again on another random mage. Totally forgot about that part of what I was doing. Get a candy. Oh, and I also have the Weensea spellbook. I gotta be casting more spells, y'all. Get a candy spell. And we get 2 candy spells. There's also a 2-headed wizard here. I do like that, but I'm just going to go for 2 candy spells. Cherry on top. Give your front row slots +13/+13. Sweeten your candy. That's pretty big. And then 3 wrappers full will give me 2 common treasures, and they will both become candy and sweeten my candy. Do we get any good ones? Sweet Robin's bow is not too shabby. But I think I'm just going to give characters in my shop +18/+16. This doesn't do anything as a questing treasure, or as a candy treasure, I mean, so I'll probably ignore it and just go for the sweet carving fork here. Fortifications gives all of my characters a little bit more of a pump, so we'll take that too. And then Thorn, what does Dip in Chocolate do? The next character you recruit becomes candy. Sweeten your candy. Ooh, okay. That could be really interesting. My candy will be at +18, but I could also just double dip in this. No, let's double dip in chocolate, I think. Cool. I forgot that everything I'm casting already has a bonus double cast on it too. And then Shadowmancer is giving me even more spells. So we're looking pretty good right now this game. Get through the dippity-doo of Jeff Hoogland. They're down for the count. Gummy Worm. I'm not sure if this is already a candy. Oh, it looks like it is. Treasures you find become candy. They benefit from the sweetness of your candy. This will be quite big. Wizard of Oz is huge as a candy. Oh, I like that. Just because this is like a unique opportunity to play Wizard of Oz. I do like the triple double and double. And I honestly don't hate it on Boon Willow. To just go crazy on Boon Willow, maybe look to toss Oberon next. Oh, both of these are fun. This is plus 400 though. I think that is sadly just better than what Boon Willow is currently doing. I do want to cast a spell here. I think I will just pick up Friar Tuck. Oh, did Friar... No. This was candy. Okay. Now I could Golden Friar Tuck. I think I have to do that, unfortunately, just for the bonus treasure that this is going to give me. Mysterious Map will allow me to grab a secret rare character. If it would be cool if I could also set this up to make a candy secret rare, but not going to be the case. This game is also looking to almost be over. What did they mix and match? The Wizard of Oz? No, this? I don't even know what they mixed and matched, but we hit him for a heart there. Now we could take a Tribble Trouble. Showed this off in the last video as well. It's fine. It's totally reasonable here. I think I'm just going to double and double and double and double. That looks good to me. That's a bunch of stats, and I don't think I need the Triple Trouble. I like a lot of the other stuff that we're doing right now. Oh, and I get to also cast this on another mage. I should have maybe moved all of my mages front lines since those slots are bigger. But this is fine. We will potentially finish off here with an additional stroke. Oh, but now I'm getting even more bonuses out of this. So maybe we grab a Karma Chameleon and we let Karma Chameleon get in there for a hunt. That looks good to me. And now do I actually still throw in the Boon Willow and put it in this crazy slot right here? Yeah, looks great. Looks great. That is quite large. Okay, Sugar and Spice. The next character you recruit gets plus 19. Let's just cycle through this now. Pick up another Wizard of Oz. Don't see a reason not to. Midas Touch on... Both of these are reasonable. Oh, I could throw it onto Wizard of Oz plus Shadowmancer. That looks good. That'll also hit here. No, it hit on the Friar Tuck. Oh, bummer, bummer. Okay, well, hopefully this is not the final fight of the game, but if it is, we did manage to do some sweet stuff. I don't even know what Jack-O-Lantern does. Super Sweet 3, for each of your KO'd candies, summon a random candy and pump them. Okay, that'll be cool if we get to see it in the future. Are we done? We are done with the lobby as we absolutely crushed it, but despite not being like the craziest of crazy games, we did still get to do some pretty fantastic stuff here with Double Dealer, and picking up the drafty window on Double Dealer I think was pretty dang good. I just like we crushed this lobby, so we didn't get to do anything like even crazier than that. We pick up 2 new cards, plus we get the Victory Boon. That's going to be a few additional cards here. Do we get to see... Okay, I guess we got Barrel of Monkeys and Netherbinder as the victory loot, and that's it. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.